Hello, trombone players. Let's work on line 18 together. Go tell Aunt Rhodie. This is a fun one, and it's got some new things in it, including half notes and a repeat sign, which I think we've seen before, but I would like to go ahead and play the song for you one time so you can listen to what it sounds like, and then we will count the rhythm together, and then we will look at the note names, and then we'll try playing it together. So here's what it sounds like at full speed. All right, that's a fun one to play. So let's take a look at how we count this song. We have a new type of note at the beginning called a half note. And a half note looks like a quarter note, but it has a big difference, and that is right here. This is a half note, and it's a white circle or oval with a stem attached to it. It's worth 2 beats of sound, whereas the one next to it, this is a quarter note. It's got the black circle with the stem. That's worth 1 beat of sound. So when you see a half note, it's kind of like a stop sign when you're driving in a car and you got to stop at the stop sign and pause for a second. You got to sit there and wait for 2 beats when you get to a half note. So just think this in your head. You can think 2 beats, or you can think ta, and that's usually what I think. I think ta. I feel 2 beats in my head. Okay. The key is when you play it, you got to hold the sound out for 2 seconds. It's like this. Da. What we don't hear is this. Da. We don't want to cut it short, so keep the air blowing through a half note. Okay, so we have half notes. Hold them for 2 beats, and then we have, of course, quarter notes. And at the end, we have a new symbol. This is called a half rest. This little box. And it is like a quarter rest, but it's 2 beats of silence. So if you see this little box sitting on top of a line, just think rest, rest. 2 beats of silence. Of course, there's the 2 dots at the end, which means do the song again. So when you get to the end, go back and start the song over. Okay. The song also has breath marks, the commas. So what that means is those are the places to breathe in the song. Okay, because notice there's no rests in the song. So where do we breathe? Right there. Okay, what they want you to do is get a big breath of air at the beginning and keep blowing air for this measure plus this measure. So these 2 measures, those 2 blue boxes, and then not breathe. Keep blowing until you get to the breath mark. Then get a big fast breath of air and go 2 more measures in 1 breath of air. And then sneak a fast breath of air and then go 2 more measures. And the same thing until you make it to the rest. Okay? If you have to breathe somewhere, you can sneak in a breath, but try to go 2 measures in 1 breath of air. Okay? Now, of course, look here. There's no break here. There's no rest. So what you have to do is when you get to this note, cut it a little bit short. We said it's 2 beats long, but make it just a tiny bit shorter than that. Sneak a fast breath and make sure that this note starts right on the beat. You don't want to start notes late. You can always cut notes a little bit short to breathe, but we never want to make the next note late. It has to start right on the beat. Okay, so we're going to try counting this, and I'm going to count it a little bit slower than 80. So let's take it down to maybe about, let's take it down to 65. Let's try that. Okay, and when you count it with me, we're going to use the words ta, 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 like that. So let's count the song together. Here we go. Just count out loud with me. Ready? Go. Ta, 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 rest, rest, ta, and then it should do it again. Sometimes on smart music, if you start clicking around on the measures, it thinks you've already gone through the song one time, and then it won't do the repeat sign. So don't worry if the computer doesn't do the repeat sign, that's okay. Now, let's say the letter names together. Ready? And let's just do it one time through. Here we go, the letter names. Ready? Say it. D, D, C, B flat, B flat, C, C, E flat, D, C, B flat, F, F, E flat, D, D, C, E flat, D, C, B flat, rest, rest. Now, the hard spots in that song, of course, are right here where you have the fast changing notes. So you may want to just pause the video and just practice saying this section over and over to get good at it. And these 4 notes are the same as these 4 notes. So if you get good at reading this, you'll get good at reading this automatically because it's the same thing. Okay? All right, if you can do that, let's say the slide positions. And I'm going to go ahead and pick up my trombone and move my slide as we say it. So if you want to say that with me, remember you can always go back, rewind the video, and go over the stuff again as much as you want. Okay? And you can slow down YouTube, click on the little settings wheel in the bottom right corner, and you can go into speed, and you can slow it down if you want to. Okay? Let's try saying the slide positions now and moving our slide. Good luck. Here we go. 4, 4, 6, 1, 1, 6, 6, 3, 4, 6, 1, 1, 1, 3, 4, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 1. Okay? If you want to go back and review that with me, you can do that as many times as you want. Now I'm going to slow it down a little bit more, and let's try playing it together, if you're ready, at 60. Here we go. Okay, and remember you can do that as many times as you want. If you need to go slower, that's fine. Go into Smart Music, go up here where it says the speed, the tempo in the top left corner where it says 60, slow it down even more. You can take it down to 50 if you want to. Take it down to 40, whatever works for you. Once you master it slow, start speeding it up, and eventually you want to get it back up to full speed, which is 80. Now, we just did it at 60. I'd recommend after you're doing it at 60, try it at 70, and then if you can master it at 70, then try it at 80. But here it is. Ready? One time at full speed. Good luck. Okay, and remember, usually you would want to go through that twice, like it says. All right, I hope that helps you, trombone players. Take your time on this one. Work it out slowly, and with practice, you can get it rocking. All right, good luck, and I'll see you next time.